Greetings, gnomes and nomads, and welcome back to Castlegoat and to the 4th day of Gnomus. Now, as with the previous videos, I'll get the good news out of the way. Well, it's all good news. This is the beginning of an episode. There's no bad news yet, but we will find out who won the 3rd day of Gnomus. And, again, I'm not going to do a drum roll. I don't know why you keep expecting this. It is Glodran. Well done, Glodran. The instructions on how to redeem your copy shall be on their way to you in a YouTube PM or on Steam, should I catch you on there. Now, in the last episode, we finished our Great Hall. We now have a working well. And we've got some dirt in the well, unfortunately. But there are ways that we're going to be able to resolve that in the future. In this episode, as you can see in the background there, we're already starting to work on finalizing the shape, if nothing else, of our barracks, and possibly working on the terraforming as a matter of priority. So let's rejoin our gnomes and find out what mischief they can get up to. Alright, I am going to be doing something here. One of the things that occurred to me is we've actually got our profession set up in a certain way for a very specific purpose. We'll use applewood sticks for these. We need 4 of them. Now, what I'm looking at specifically is that we've got 4 people who can do mining. We only have 1 miner, but we have 3 masons. Currently, there are only 2 pickaxes, so only 2 people can ever do any terraforming work at a time. There are 2 other people who could, though. And this is true also of the carpenters and the lumberjacks. If we have a look here, woodcutters, there are 4, but we only have 2 felling axes. I checked this out in stocks, at least I think I did. If I've made a mistake here, no, there we are. That's fine. I'm not going to have to take back any words. No, what we're going to do is we're going to make 4 hafts there, and I'm fairly certain that pickaxe heads and axe heads only cost, yes, 1 bar each. So we'll get 2 of those, 2 of those. We don't want this place good. It's not accepting created jobs. So then we want 2 pickaxes and 2 felling axes. And this should radically increase the speed that our gnomes are able to terraform. As you may also have noticed, I have done a little bit of work down here. Now, my OCD was itching at the thought of just building more blocks on top of dirt, so we've replaced the floors as well. Look, don't judge me, okay? We've got basalt blocks there. We'll drag that down by there and across there as well. That is going to be an entryway of some sort. I think we should actually have enough marble. Replace floor with engraved marble. Yes, we do. Just enough. I'm going to have to mine some more of that soon, but we're not going to worry about that just yet. Now, what we want to do is ensure that the walls are built so that nothing can get in through this currently massive hole in our defenses. So, basalt blocks once again. And we want these built by there and all across there. That just to make sure there's no diagonal movement. Again, I don't think they can do that, but I wouldn't be too surprised if that suddenly came a cropper and someone died as a result. I'd be a little bit sad. Now, the nice thing about building jobs is pretty much every job has building if it doesn't have something like its primary role to be working on. So this is getting all of the idlers in my fort out and about doing some work. And stuff is going well up here. Now, I have decided I'm going to be changing my plans ever so slightly with this area. I need food. I need it as an absolute priority. So we're going to do something temporary just to get farms up. But we're going to put the farms up here. We're not going to level this area. Because I've got some grand plans for the way that we're going to be pasturing our animals around here. Now, as you may be aware, a pasture needs grass underneath it to be counted as a pasture. Grass can only grow, it's subject to the same growth requirements as any other plant, except for mushrooms. And that is, it needs direct access to sunlight and it must not be winter. I'm not sure if mushrooms grow in winter. That'll be interesting to find out. But the plants need sunlight, so grass needs sunlight, to grow. But it does not need it to survive. And I only need it there. Unlike in Dwarf Fortress, where the animals actually graze and will eat the grass under their pasture, they don't do that in Gnomoria. So once the grass is grown, we can plant a pasture down there without any problem. And that is what I'm banking on. we want that. And then we'll be safely tucked away. Once that's done, we're going to draw out the walls there. Now, what I'm thinking of doing is having doors there. So let's go and get those built, actually. 2 doors, please. 2 of your finest doors, in fact. Stone doors. Yeah, go on, make basalt blocks. Well, no, we're not going to use basalt. We're going to use a nice wood. We don't have enough wooden doors here. Let's use orange wood. 2 orange wood doors, please and thank you. Oh, that's fantastic. Now, a lot of people have been pointing out that I can use the merchant to sell the mud clumps that have accumulated in the reservoir, and that is very, very true. It's just, it's going to be tricky, so what I need to do is wait first for all of the prospector to have used up all of the dirt that is readily accessible to the prospector, and then flog whatever's left to the merchant. There we go. Now this is going to be our large area for training, and it'll have our 4 training grounds. It's actually looking quite good. Well done, gnomes. Now if you could get this built quickly so that our alpaca doesn't immediately get killed, the first goblin invasion that comes through here, that would be excellent. Right, and once we've got doors here as well, that's just going to give us a little bit more reaction time, really, to deal with the goblins, should they come through. In fact, let's go ahead and build that. Where's furnishings? Doors, wooden doors. We've got the both of them. Fantastic. Let's get those 2 wooden doors down. It seems more fitting to have wooden doors for some reason, because it's kind of like an outdoors gate, rather than like a massive stone barrier that's preventing things from getting into the fort, because this is all outdoors. So, well, there we go. That's actually pretty good. I'm quite pleased with that. Right, now that the important building stuff has been done down there, I didn't want to like confuse our building gnomes with a not, well, it kind of is important, but a non-immediately important task. Let's get some soil built up here so we can have some, oh, I need to bring this down, some decent grass growing. No, I really, really need this built up, and yet that hurts me so much. No, we're not going to have any physics-defying platforms built. That would be wrong. My OCD just really gets in my way sometimes. Well, actually, my inner physicist gets in my way on that particular occasion. But we're going to replace these dirt bits with the clay bits with dirt, because farms can't be made on clay. Replace this floor as well with dirt. Now, the unfortunate thing is you will, if you drag across dirt that's already there, they'll just happily replace the dirt that's already on the ground, which is kind of annoying. Now, we can build floors here, though. I'm not going to go to the effort of digging down there just so I can fill those places in. But up here, we'll draw this out. So I would like the terrain to be built, the walls to be built. In fact, actually no, if we go to terrain, I'm going to have to get into the habit of using this fill hole command. That is something that is new to me, so I don't make use of it nearly as much as I should. So yeah, we'll draw that out, draw that down there, there, and draw this out as far as that. This should make for a good little area. Over here we'll do the same. Just replace it all. And same up here. There we go. Right. Get to work, please. If we can get all of this done, then we can build some farms. Some nice, massive farms. And that will be a huge help for us. But this is a fairly good little area. Once you're done there, there's a secondary area that'll prevent the goblins getting in. Now, the nice thing with that... Oh, actually, I should rebuild this door. I was going to say, the nice thing with that is that it gives us a little bit more time in between the music playing and the music changing to the goblin music for me to notice that there are actually, that the changes happened. Because sometimes the music fades out slowly. So if the goblins enter the map and immediately make a beeline down here, the music might not have enough chance to change before the goblins are actually in the fort and being spotted by people. So it is quite useful to get that done there. And also, we've got probably enough straw now to make all the beds we want. So yeah, let's we're going to want a couple of bags for the farms up the top, because they'd have to march so far to get the seeds that it would make it a bit annoying. So let's get 4 bags. Yeah, that seems like a reasonable amount. Then we're going to want 10 mattresses. So another 10 string. And then 10 mattresses. Now, we haven't got enough straw yet for that, but I'm hoping they'll be able to get that farmed before we actually get to the mattress part anyway. Now, we're going to want some more bed frames, and, well, orange wood is the most... Oh, no, we've got plenty, actually. We'll make it out of pine this time, so 10 bed frames. And then we'll just wait for all of that to be done before we actually set the beds we made. But we're going to designate this as a new dormitory for now. I don't like having all of our gnomes constantly sleeping in these, like, dirt wall dormitories, but whilst we're getting all of the important bits of the fort set up, it's unavoidable, really. But you are making good progress. Well done, everyone. I am very impressed. We are going to need some floors, though, so let's get some soil floors built. Now, the unfortunate thing about the replace floors thing is it doesn't... fill holes, is it doesn't actually add the floors. Now, that would have been lovely if it did. If as soon as it had finished replacing the wall, it created a new job to put a floor there as well. That would have been fantastic. Have I got goblins in my fort? No, I don't. Haha! And it is also almost daytime, so we're probably not going to have goblins in our fort. How fantastic. A day without goblins. These are becoming rarer and rarer these days. But as you can see there, the grass just grew. Oh, wow, and you've actually finished the work. Well done, guys. Right, well, we want to mine this down. So dig, ramp down. Now, by doing this the way I'm going to be doing, in that having the farms at the top there, means I can focus entirely on terraforming this and actually making it the workshop area that I want. Because we're going to have our kitchens up here and other farming-related things. And I've been thinking that we're most likely going to have the tea down here somewhere. There's going to have to be some sort of stairwell going up here to link the farms, because my plan is, I may as well tell you, to have the pastures underground here. They're going to be quite large pastures for all 3 of our animal types. Oh, what are you? Oh, you're miles away. We don't need to worry about that. But to do that, we're going to have to cut this all back so that I can basically dig down to that level and let the grass grow across all of the dirt. And then I can build the roofs over it and it'll all be okay. And I'm going to put little straw beds in there. It's going to be grand. We're going to have the most comfortable and luxurious pastures in all of the gnomish kingdoms. As fitting for any cattle and domestic livestock that live in the fantastic kingdom of Spider Slaughter again. Why do you keep... it's like Bill Kerman, always jumping in the ship. This is not your ship, Bill, and this is not Spider Slaughter. What was I going to build? I was going to build floor. But seriously, it's getting on my nerves now. I keep saying Spider Slaughter. It's like I haven't given up on that place yet. I need to move on. Spider Slaughter is gone. Everyone is dead. As much as it pains me. But yes, let's get all of this built out. That way we can get some nice farming going. There we go. Chop chop. Once this is done, I'll have some fairly large farms up here, along with the bags in the stockpiles that'll support all of the seeds. We'll set the stockpiles initially at a fairly high priority so that the seeds are brought up quickly, and then we can actually have our farmers properly tilling the fields, because otherwise they're going to be spending so much time running down to pick up one seed, running all the way back up, and it'll be pretty inefficient for them. So this will probably be the best thing to do, is get the seeds up here early. That's all we need to do there. And that's pretty much it, honestly. Well done, everyone. I'm very impressed. You've done your work admirably. Right, so let's get a stockpile going. We'll have... No. Let's not put it there because we're wasting space. Let's remove that designation. We'll put the stockpile somewhere where I'm not going to be using it. So yeah, over here we'll do. We'll have wheat seeds. And we'll set this, like I said, a fairly high priority. It's not going to be the highest priority because it really is reserved for emergencies. But it is going to be high enough that people should do this above any other hauling task. And then we can have strawberry seeds. Now the reason why I'm going to have only wheat and strawberries is strawberry seeds are used to feed our emus, and wheat is obviously used for a lot of other things. Namely the straw that feeds our yaks and our alpacas, also the straw that is used to make our beds, and then the wheat grains to make the bread. So it's actually pretty important. Cotton, not so much. Not really, anyway. I mean, obviously we're using it a lot, but now that we've got an alpaca, we don't actually need to worry about the cotton so much, and besides, wool is actually worth more than cotton. So from the perspective of trading value, things made from wool would be better for us to sell. Now, we want some bags, and we should have 4. Fantastic. Get all 4 of those made. Right. As soon as that's built... Well, actually, that doesn't need to worry about it. So, we want some really big farms. We'll start on this edge. And let's say 14 by 6. Seems like a good number there. We'll have wheat there. Another 14 by 6. This will also be wheat. Actually, I'll make that a priority 2. And then the other one will be priority 3. And another 14 by 6. And this one will be strawberries. This one will be 3. What's this one? 2. And this one will be 3 as well. Right, chop chop, get to work. I'm pretty pleased with that, actually. This is all going rather well. Now then, it is a bit too late in the day to go and mine for marble, so we're not going to worry about that for just this moment. Ooh. You're safely outside. We fear you not, honey badger. Oh, perhaps we should. Now, whilst they're all doing that, have we got any idle gnomes? Let's go check on the Great Hall. No, we don't, actually. The idle gnomes are fairly low. That's fantastic. Why is that showing up? Odd. Oh, it's a hospital, not a dormitory. That's right. Okay, are we going to see any goblins? No? Doesn't look like it. Fair enough. Now, I do want to start replacing these walls, so... Let's see, have we got any idols? No? Well, if we haven't got any idlers, then I'm just going to let them do their jobs. But it looks like we are actually going through the dirt stocks really well. Let's check out goods, metal. I want slivers. Wow. 9 malachite slivers, 6 silver slivers. That's fantastic. I think they only need 8 or 9 slivers to make a bar. How many bars have we got? 4 copper, 1 tin. What can I make? Cutting wheel, file, ball peen hammer, alarm bell we've already got, felling out. Oh no, that's fine. Right. Well, someone has pointed out that the Great Hall doesn't have a proper ceiling. And as much as it pains me, I will be going and replacing the floor above it to make sure it does have a proper ceiling. But that's going to be something I'm going to do later. I'm not going to do that right now. I can control my urges a little bit, sometimes. I do recognize when something is just being silly. But at the same time, I do really want to do it now. We are not getting this done as fast as I would like. Our haulers are bringing stuff up. How many farmers have we got then? Farmers... see, where would that be? Butcher farmer. We've got we've only got 2. 4 gardeners though. I'm not sure what it counts as what, but that is a little bit of a concern. I would like them to be doing that a little bit faster actually. I think that Medisapia will actually help with the farming if she hasn't got anything to do with the animals. So right now everyone is hauling out. Oh crap, are they going outside the fort to get stuff? Oh, no. This is not what I wanted. Well, crap. This may be a problem. They are hauling in the seeds from somewhere very far away. Right, okay. Look, I would like you to clean these seeds then. We're going to use the clean floor in order to try and encourage them to grab these ones as a priority. And all of this, please. Yeah, in fact, let's clean everything from within the actual fort itself. This is the priority area for things to be cleaned. Okay. Get to work down there. I'd rather all of that be brought up here than not, please. Alright, so it looks like they may actually be working this. Yeah, they've noticed the strawberry seeds. They're going off to be collected. Now, I noticed a question on the forums recently that... Ooh, that's a malachite bar there. I wouldn't mind making that into a statue or something, because the green is really quite a striking colour. Maybe I could use that in conjunction with the lapis lazuli. Maybe make blue blocks, green statues, or something. Maybe even make a floor with a checker of green and blue. I think someone in the comments mentioned that, actually. Ooh. Wow, we spotted you outside all the way over there? My lord. I really don't want you to all march out there and fight him, so I'd much prefer you to immediately go to these guard stations, honestly. Please do that. I don't want you to be fighting outside. I want you to be fighting where there is plenty of bandages for you. So, let's hope this works. Let's hope that overrides their attack command. No. No. No, it does not. Well, God. You bloodthirsty sods. On the plus side, it looks like only one of them is actually armed with anything. Yeah. They'll be armed with clumps of dirt, probably. But okay, no, this shouldn't be too bad. As long as everyone can get there quickly. Yes, I know. There's plenty of beasties there. Come on then. We need you to back him up, please. The only problem is, yeah, they should all be out there because one gnome has spotted an enemy and is engaged in fighting. All of the gnomes of the fort will be responding to that call. Ah, crap. Someone's bleeding. They're all bleeding. They're all running. Okay, most of them are dead. Come on, guys. Finish this guy off quickly. Oh, that was a long fight, actually. Let's check that out, because that was quite a combat. Lizzie versus the goblin. Lizzie picks up the dirt clump. Well done, Lizzie. Goblin's died. Flying staplers bit the goblin in the neck, smashing the skin and crushing the throat. Wow. Well done, flying staplers. And that was after punching him in the right arm as well. That was quite bloodthirsty. What about this fight? Alana kicked the goblin, hit in the upper body. She was very upset that she missed the fight in the last episode, so she was taking that out on you there. It wasn't just a kick. She actually ran. That was from far back. She took a charging leap through the air, both feet. It was fantastic. Now, everyone go and get yourselves healed up, and then stand down. We don't need you all here. In fact... Now that the farm situation is possibly a little bit safer, I may go ahead and start splitting the terraforming duties, because I really want some more marble. So let's get up there and collect that marble. Right, we want dig ramps down, and we do not want to be that zoomed in. That was a little bit excessive. We'll start with that. And then we'll dig away these layers and slowly work our way down. There's some more over here as well that we'll also start to gather. There we go. That should do well. Hopefully they will get to that. In fact, I'm almost tempted to... oops, I'm going the wrong way. Damn it! It confuses me so when I change my orientation. Right, okay, this is good. Maybe... Oh, actually, no, you're doing well enough at the moment, to be honest. Just keep up the good work, guys. Very good work, in fact. I am a little concerned with how slow that's being planted, though. That is a worry. Are you gathering the seeds from down here, at least? Oh, never mind. You're actually tending these fields. That's perfectly fine. I'm more than happy for you to do that. That's actually brilliant. That's fine. But yeah, with that, those extra picks have really massively improved the speed that these guys are harvesting. Well done, everyone. Are you bringing the corpse in? Good. I was about to say I might need to adjust the corpse pile priority to get people out there pulling that stuff in, but no, it should be fine. Eventually, these fields will be torn down. These are quite temporary. Just for the time it takes me to get the pastures areas done, then I'll build up on top of those, then I'll build the workshop area, and then on top of that, I'll start the grassy plain where the farms will actually be and the groves. But I'm going to let our gnomes go and gather the marble, which they should be doing now. Yes, fantastic. And we're going to have lots of work for you up here. Unfortunately for you guys. Why is there an axe? Why is... Oh, no, it is a pickaxe. It looked like a normal axe. Well, that's fine. We'll get that down near them. Our masons will probably immediately stop mining once there's marble available because they have jobs to keep a... Yeah, there we are. They have jobs to keep a certain amount of marble blocks, so they're immediately going to prioritize that as soon as marble, the raw marble, is available for them to do so. On that note, I wouldn't mind an extra crate or two. Though I could probably make our beds. Yeah, let's make all 10 beds. And then I would like 2 extra crates. We'll make them out of pine. And we'll place those in here to store up some more of the random stone goods. But as soon as those beds are made, we'll top up the dormitory. Oh, the sun has already set. Oh, damn it, that didn't take very long. Ah, and there's loads of stuff up there as well. Okay, well, we're just going to have to let people go and gather all of this stuff and hope for the best. There's no more jobs out there, so our miners aren't going to be going out there to mine. It's just whether our gnomes are sensible enough to bring the wheelbarrows. Have you brought the wheelbarrows? Are you going for the wheelbarrows? Yes, you did. Oh, you went just for the tools. You brought a wheelbarrow to collect tools. Who was that? What are you doing? Oh, our masons are going up there one at a time now. Please, someone use your common sense and go take a wheelbarrow up there to gather all of that. My lord. Sometimes I feel like I'm babysitting. But whilst they're doing that, let's get those beds built. That'll be nice for them. So, beds. We'll have plenty. Pine beds. There we go. Glorious. That'll be quite nice. Yeah, we've got pine bed frames, so that's fantastic. Well done, everyone. But whilst our gnomes are busily rushing off to prepare the beds that they will then no doubt immediately fall into, having been so long without a proper sleep, I will wrap the episode up there. We've gotten a relatively large amount of work done, but it's the sort of work that isn't so visually striking like setting up the Great Hall or anything like that. We've gotten farms made, quite large farms. They are already being planted. We've also expanded the barracks, which is a pretty important thing to do because that was something that was holding back a lot of other parts of my plans in being able to calculate how much room I was going to have for various things. So that's all out of the way now, and we can start beautifying those areas, but that is going to come in the next episode. I certainly hope that you've enjoyed this episode. I know I have, and I hope you will be joining me for the next. And for those of you who will be taking part in the 4th day of Gnomus, comment below to get put onto the list. But from myself and all of the gnomes of Castlegoat, until tomorrow and the 5th day of Gnomus, do take care.